Welcome back. Hey, it's Trigger, Rich Bontrager, back for a 2 p.m. with the Trigger. Short little conversation insights that better help you shine on camera, shine on stage to elevate you and your brand authority. Today, we are going to talk about branding. We are going to talk about the importance of branding, but also what to do not to blow your branding. As you brand, as you expand your reach, as you get more fans, followers, as you connect with higher level people, when you get into masterminds, and those masterminds are with people that have more influence, more reach, they're authors, they're speakers, they're celebrities. Um, a lot of amazing things can happen when you start getting in those groups, if that's part of your brand goal and your plan. But there's a way to do this, and there's a way not to do it. I've had the privilege of being in some wonderful masterminds. I've had some amazing people I've gotten to know over the years. I had that celebrity status as part of who they are. There's one of two ways that usually things go when you get in those circles. One is you become a fanboy or a fangirl, or you just wig out, and it's like, oh, I gotta meet you. Ooh, wow. And they see it, they react to it. You're in this space now as a leader, as an authority, as an expert. And yes, they may have more clout, more brand juice behind them, but they do not want a fan. They want a peer. They want someone who's also able to own their own space in these masterminds and in these groups. As you grow your brand, you want to go the other direction, and you want to take a breath and say, wow, I'm in the room with XYZ. Wow, I have access to XYZ. Wow, I have their phone number, their address, and I have that in some of my phone. There's connections I have that I've been blessed and fortunate to have. But to maintain those and stay within those groups, you need to conduct yourself as a professional. Think about that for a second. You're growing your brand, you're reaching out, you're making your email list, you're making social posts, you're doing business meetings and luncheon, and someone says, hey, I've got someone you need to meet. Pause for a second and ask yourself, are you ready to meet them? I also encourage you to have a list. I have a list. I have a list of people that I want to meet, connect with, that are in the A category of my business, media, marketing, branding world. There are people that I want to rub shoulders with, but I also have to be prepared to rub shoulders with them professionally. I am not going to go all fancy and say, oh, hey, can I get an autograph? Or, hey, can we get some selfies? And I've seen it. I've been in groups where the first things people want is something of that higher level celebrity status person. Recommendation. What can I do for you? Just what can I do for you? How can I support you? How can I be here? And actually, before recommendation number one is take a breath and listen. If you get in a mastermind, if you get in a community setting where you are seeing this, you want to just take a breath. Just this week, I was watching The Big Bang Theory. I've been watching reruns of Big Bang Theory. This kind of idea of how you handle yourself as a fanboy, as someone that belongs, there's two different tracks. And in a particular episode of The Big Bang Theory, there was a D&D gaming group run by Will Wheaton of Star Trek fame and Stand By Me. He did not invite any of his other Big Bang friends that we see on the show. He did invite Stuart from the comic book shop. And in this group, we find out are celebrities. And lo and behold, other people in the group find out, and it bleeds out. But they're supposed to be secret. It's supposed to be a private little group, and it becomes a big mess because they did not know how to handle themselves professionally in a group where they just want to hang out, have fun, be who they are, not be a big celebrity. And they came in with the wrong attitude and the wrong way of behaving. When you see someone at dinner and they are a celebrity, it's okay to acknowledge, nod, wave, something like that. Do not go up out of your chair and do not walk across the room and say, hi, I'm a big fan. My daughter would like a picture with you. Just don't do it. Be just really cool and nice. I have been in rooms where that type of behavior comes up, and you can see that person of status, of influence that you do want to know. I can see them recoil, step back, and nobody's connecting now. Nothing's going to happen here, and they're going to disappear or completely shut down. Get to know people as people. Erase the status. Just take that away. When you meet someone in that celebrity space, you want to just erase it. And they're Steve, they're Sue, they're Bob, they're Sir Patrick, or whatever it is, okay? You just want to erase that because that's what they ultimately want. They want to just be treated like another person with someone that stepped in the same space, and they have the ability to navigate and be there. It's hard. It's hard because we see these celebrities, we dream about meeting them, and then when you finally step into those rooms and cross those bridge and you're there, you get excited, your palms get sweaty, you think about, oh my goodness. Fanboys, fangirls, there's a place for that. But it's not in the middle of these rooms with these influential. These people can open up doors for you. These people can make connections happen. These people can leverage money. They can be amazing influencers to help you if you know how to do it, because that's what we want to do. We want to build our brand. We want to grow and scale. We want to connect with the movers and shakers of whatever your industry is. But you have to know how to do it. And preparation, thinking of this before you're in the moment, is the key to your success. Years ago, I met one of my favorite musicians in all the world, member of the band Kansas. I'm a big Kansas junkie. And through Twitter, we connected on Twitter in a conversation, not about music, not about entertainment, but of sports of all things. And the conversation went back, and got private messages and got public messages. And after a while, all of a sudden, I got a phone number and said, hey, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to hear more about what you're doing. Take a long pause, because a couple things go through your head when you get that. Wow, this is really cool. Number two is this spam? Is this a scam? And then the third thing goes through it. Oh, crap, this could be real. The minute I called the number, and it took a little while to say, okay, when you want to talk and set that up. Again, be respectful. Don't jump on it. Don't be that fancy. Respect when you get those opportunity. Hi, that'd be great. Love to have a conversation. When's the best time? We had a conversation, and the minute they answered the phone, I knew it was not a scam. I knew the person's voice very well from over the years. And we had an hour conversation just hanging out, talking about the NBA, college basketball, and sports. There was no ask. There was no push. There was no anything other than two guys that found themselves on Twitter, happened to be a sports broadcaster, and happened to be a musician that's a celebrity. We didn't talk about any of that stuff other than the commonality of what we had. And what happened out of that was more conversations and more conversations. Take it cool as you build your brand. Be on point. Be on message. Be sharp with who you are and where you want to go. Have dreams and goals of who you want to work with. Like I said, I have my dream list. And I continue to build out that dream list, by the way. But when you step into those spaces, step into with grace, respect. And one of the other things I would tell you is when it comes to connectivity, they may give you a private cell number. They may give you their home address. They may give you information that is not public. Never, ever break that. Never break that. And also on social media, do not go crazy. Do not go amplifying and speak out of turn of, I know so-and-so blank, 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 blank. Nobody likes it. It won't pay off. And in fact, it's going to hurt you and hurt your brand. Build your brand. Work your network. Reach out to people intentionally that are beyond the reach point that you're at right now. But do it from a professionalism. Do it from an equal place of sitting. And don't turn into a fanboy. Don't turn into a fangirl. Keep it professional and see what happens as doors open up and things begin to happen. And you take another breath and you take another breath and you go one step further. Hey, that's going to do it for today on the Trigger Rich Bontrager. Again, if you want to connect with me, I'd love to talk with you about what you're doing, how Rock the Stage can better help you. Connect on social media or email me directly, rich@richbontrager.net. Would love to talk with you and see what's going on. And again, I want to invite you to join me. We have a brand new event coming up. When it comes to branding, marketing, you want to be sharp, you want to be crisp, and there's a power on YouTube that maybe you're not using right now. I'm going to do a special course coming up, and it's all about helping you pop and sizzle and use YouTube. There's new algorithms, there's big changes, there's new opportunities that have not been there for a long time. You want to get into leveraging video and leveraging content like we do every day here on Rock the Stage Media. It's only $20. I'm not here to break your bank. I'm here to help you grow and scale. And one of the ways is to leveraging video and leveraging the power of the world's most powerful free video platform, YouTube. Hit the QR code, register, and join us. And this is going to kick off a whole brand new series of training on Tuesdays as we help you grow your brand. We're going to invest in you to help you shine brighter on camera, on stage, and grow your brand as that go-to expert that you want to become and that you are. Scan that. I look forward to meeting you, look forward to talking with you, and helping you better rock your stage. Until tomorrow, I'm the Trigger Rich Bontrager saying so long, and we'll see you back here at 2 p.m.